Hi guys, my name is Elena. You are now in the Gerontology 400 and I am your instructor this semester. I'll try to be short with this orientation because in reality, if you are reading the syllabus, course schedule, course home, and everything that I provided you as information, you should be golden and this semester should be an easy A for you, at least for this class. However, I want to make sure that at least I'm telling again all of you in recorded version what's gonna happen. And I also wanted to let you know I am real. This is my office. You are more than welcome to stop by, even if you can request an office hour or session with me through our Zoom platform, BeachBoard. So whatever need you will have in regards to academics or to our class, please know that help is right here at Cal State Long Beach. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen with you and we're gonna start looking over our class. I just don't want to take too much of your time, and I also have a crazy hectic schedule this semester, this semester too, but this week I think it's busier than ever for us professors, just because we try to accommodate everybody the best we can. All right. So, sharing our screen, and let's go with, okay. So once you log under BeachBoard, this is what you're gonna see, different classes. And as you can see, for this semester, I teach you a few classes. I will try to go and access Gerontology 400 Section 10. So all of my online classes follow the same format, same dates, same assignments, but I couldn't merge them all together. It was a problem with the bookstore, and I wanted to make things sure that you're not gonna get confused. So you might be Section 8, Section 9, or Section 10. And it's just one and the same schedule and syllabus and course schedule. So I entered our online Gerontology 400, and you will see in here a few steps and tips I gave you, trying to make sure that you are all good with an online class. This should not bother you. It's there because our class is one of the fewest, if not the only one, in this campus who has this accreditation. I got it last summer, and my entire program was very happy for us, because this, in my opinion, was a team effort. Anyway, not that important to you. Then few things about me, because this week we have an assignment in which you're gonna tell me a little bit about yourself, and I thought it was only fair that my students will know about me, since I request them to tell me about themselves. Every Monday, my office hours right here, it's SSPA 011 basement level, kind of. If you don't know where this building is, don't worry about it. It's just next to the Vivian Engineering Center. And also, this is my email in case if you have a personal reason to email me. For any general class information, you will post your question under the Asked and Answered a forum via discussion board, and we will go there. Okay, and then this is just an overview of what our class is going to be in terms of grades and points. And I might have some extra credit opportunities, but that will be announced at the right time. I just don't want to say now something and then not being able to deliver. So I rather deliver the message whenever I'm sure that is gonna happen. In case if you need help, right here are all the links that are given to you. Please use them, even in case if you have any emotional distress. Psychological services are given for free to you because of your student tuition. So please take advantages. As you can see, I speak with an accent, and I didn't know, going to school here in the United States, that any campus will have a writer's resource lab, or they will have tutoring or something like that. So I didn't know how to take advantage of such services, but please don't be ignorant as I was as a student. So we have all the services that you guys need. Okay, so, and in here, if you can look, we have a calendar. So in here we'll show you the upcoming events of our class, in case if you don't have your agenda as I have right here. I am a little bit of an old school. I think works the best for me, because this agenda let me down when I did an update last year. I lost all of my year agenda and I freaked out. So since then I said, no mas, I'm gonna have this one. Technology and me, not always the best friend. However, I teach online, so pluses and minuses. And we make working the best. Okay, now content. It's very important. And you can see that I am going to different tabs on a nav bar. So this is what we call nav bar for BeachBoard. And I have different tabs that I will pick. We went over course home, now we go over content. Again, I'm giving you a little bit of statistics to kind of understand what gerontology stands for. And if you go in here, you also see that I noted for you the important dates for our class. Go in here and you will see which week we will have an assignment. And for discussion boards, we have 7 discussion boards. We have exams. The first exam, don't freak out, is just a practice exam. Whatever score you will get on that exam will not count toward your final grade, but it will count as participation points for our class. Then we have midterms, we have a final exam, and then we have some papers. Don't forget, this is a writing intensive class. So what are you gonna do in a writing intensive class other than writing a lot of assignments? Now, the big concern that some of you had, it's about the textbook. So the textbook is actually, this is how it looks. And for students, it will look like this if you would not have this amazing possibility of buying it directly through BeachBoard. So our bookstore partner up with different publishers, and they decided to give to a discounted price to our students, which is, in my opinion, is kind of a rental, but in a digital form. So you will have access for 180 days. There are pluses and minuses. To be honest, I didn't want that for my students, but it was more of my entire program who decided for me to choose this option. And I said, you know, it's an online class. My students can handle it. I know that. So the downside of this is if you are not connected to the internet, you're not going to be able to access the textbook. So I'm not sure if they have the download option. You may, but I think since it's a rental and the code that you will give, it's good for 180 days. I'm not sure how that is going. It's the first time I'm using this. So please, I am looking for feedback at the end of the course with you letting me know if the digital book textbook is working or not. All right, so as you can see, I tried giving you the best instructions I could for this access, this textbook access. It's important for you to make sure when you will access your textbook is going to be, you know, your section. So let me show you what I'm saying about it. So when you go to access to digital, because you will go right here, digital one. Okay, day one digital access. So see, this is what I'm telling you. You get different sections. These are not even my sections, but I'm not sure why it's showing up in here. It's something probably mistake the bookstore did. So you see, this is section 7. You're not in section 7, so please do not click on section 7. So if you are section 8, you will go view course materials. If you are a section 9, you will go under section 9, and if you are section 10, you go under section 10. Once you get here, you can start reading right away, and you can actually print a little bit of it. Oh, actually, they say now they give you access offline, which is really good. It wasn't there yesterday. So when you will start reading, then they will tell you to purchase eventually later on if you decide to keep the course. All right, so that's pretty much with the textbook. All right, and then you go over the syllabus and the course schedule, and if you will read the syllabus, which is very long, you will realize that whatever we talk here, it's actually in the syllabus. So please refer to the syllabus every time you have a question in regards to where should I go, what should I do. So under course schedule, we will always post information and news. Under content, you have everything in regards in regards to this class material. Under Dropbox, you will go with submitting your major papers. Under quizzes, you're gonna take your exams. Class list, you're gonna access your classmates. Grades, you're gonna check your grades. Discussions, you're gonna post discussion boards. This is not you. This is actually I should switch in under the student version. I will after that. And in here you will request your online appointments in case if you need online appointments. And then going over our syllabus, you see that all it's saying just the gerontology online. And it will give you, of course, description, student learning objectives, the textbook. Okay, other readings, optional material, BeachBoard and computer access. It's telling you in here. Okay. Communication, and I usually try to grade fast and also reply to my emails quite fast, but in case if something shows up and I cannot answer within 5-10 minutes to your email, just know that within 24 hours, most likely you will have a reply from me. And also with your assignments, BeachBoard should be graded within 3 days, 3 to 5 days, and major papers should be returned to you with feedback and grade within a week or so. Okay. We're using for our papers APA 6th edition. Important to tell you, please do not plagiarize. Because we have a paper, live review paper, that's something, it's like we will talk more as the time comes about that one, but I had this project for my students for 10, 12 semesters now. And there are always some students who will try to copy paste from other classmates or friends that took this class, and they plagiarize. So plagiarizing happens under three circumstances. One, when you don't know, you want to give the proper quote and citation, but you forget. The second one, it happens when you know what you do, but you do it anyway in the hope that professor will not catch you. And the third time is when you are trying to twitch a paper that you submitted for a different class, and that is the self-plagiarizing. So with that being said, I don't care what kind of plagiarizing you're committing. It's still plagiarizing, it's cheating, it's dishonest, and I don't have time to spend with people who are not honest. So if you want to get a 0, fail, and be reported to the academic senate, plagiarize, and for sure you're gonna get in trouble. Don't plagiarize, do your own work, and I will appreciate it. You'll learn something, and I can learn something from you as well. You want to drop the class. If this class is very popular, it's quite of a requirement for many other majors, but if you want to drop the class, I'm not going to be upset. I understand everybody has a schedule. This class is quite intensive, and if you can do it rather than getting an F and screw your GPA, just drop the class and retake it some other time when your schedule is not going to be that busy. I have already a wait list. I can't add any more students because you're already here, but if you want to drop the class, please do so. There are others who would love to take the class. Attendance policy, we are an online course. All you have to do is complete on time your assignments and communicate with me or your classmates in case if you have questions. And our class starts on Monday at 8 o'clock and it ends on Sunday at 11:59. So if you don't complete within this time frame your assignments, then you are late. And I don't accept late papers unless there is a verifiable excuse, and by that I mean somebody in your family died, or you know, you got at the hospital, you have a doctor note, and you know, something serious. Just because you had a migraine last evening won't give you that verifiable excuse. You have the entire week to work on your assignments. You don't know what's going to happen next week. You can work in advance on your assignments. You don't have yet access to your assignments, ask me and you will we will work with that. Discussion and course grades. If again, when we communicate about personal matters, you will email me in terms of discussing your grades or requesting an appointment, a session, a viewing, or whatever else. Talk to me and I will be more than happy to discuss it. When you are asking about when is the due date of assignment X or Y, that if you are emailing me about it, I will direct you to post it via ask and answer forum. I really don't have time. I have 150 students. If each student will ask me about when is the due date of reaction paper, I would just waste my time when you can simply go under course schedule or Dropbox or ask one of your classmates, and they will, you know, people will help out each other, and or I will answer you via ask and answer forum, because other people will look over that response. Okay, so let's save time in a very efficient way. And you know, at the end of the day, it's always about working smarter, not harder. Okay, class philosophy and organization. Again, over here, I'm just telling you what you will find under our bar, nav bar. Okay, so you have discussion boards. Each week opens to a new module. Students are prompted on how their assignments are to be completed. Netiquette, it's a term for the virtual environment on how to conduct yourself in an academic setting. Non-discrimination, that's the policy. Please read. If you feel like in any way any of your classmates or I or any other professor or staff in this campus on this campus discriminated you in any way, please know that we have an Office of Equity and Diversity, and please take advantage of our services. Once again, I can't stress enough how amazing our services here at Cal State Long Beach are for our students. You have different accommodations. Please again take advantage of that too. And just for you to understand what our are the privacy policies and accessibility statements, you have also a lot of links for you to review. Technical competencies, you can take an online class if you don't have a computer, or at least if you don't know how to work with a computer. In case if you have your computer broken or stolen or something like this and you are not able to complete your assignment, again, that's not a good enough excuse, because you actually have two major computer labs here on Cal State, here at Cal State Long Beach, one being the phone center and the other one being the library, first floor of our library. So try to explore a little bit the campus if you haven't done so yet. Okay, written assignments. We have reaction paper that I think it's coming within 2 weeks. Yeah. Life review paper. On this one we have two phases, a submission. One is the learning proposal and the script. And again, don't freak out, we're gonna go over this at the right time. And then we have the discussion board, module reflection, and we have exams, final exams. Okay, so that's with that. Course schedule, it's quite comprehensive. You just go over it. And as you can see, this is tentative. If I see any mistakes, like sometimes I have typo here and there, so I will update it. And when I'll do so, I usually let students know that, hey, I updated. But usually within the first week of our class, I will update if I find any typo here and there. Okay, so this is our course schedule. It's kind of, yeah. Okay. Week 1, it also describes for you how it's going to be conducted, open from 26 to September 1st. That's the overview. It's like an introduction to the field of gerontology, the objectives of our week, and then what are your resources. Course home, for you to read all the information, syllabus and class schedule. The textbook, again, if you know you will not drop our class, you will purchase your class, your textbook, and then you will read the introduction to social gerontology. And I also added a PowerPoint about our readings for this week. So explaining a little bit more what gerontology stands for. Okay, going back to our week 1, you have some video that will open up your view about gerontology and our society, and then you will have the assessment, which you will take the geropractics exam under quizzes, and then you will post your reflection under discussion board. Okay, and you will do so, you will post your initial reflection by Friday, And then you will respond to another student, reflections student, by Sunday at 11:59. Okay, and then each week you will see, right now you can see it as a student, but each week you will have a new module opening, new week module concept, okay? So it goes. You also can access at this point our assignments. You can read about our reaction paper, you can read about light review paper, and you can, in case if APA is not your strongest tool in the box, you will have all the help in regards to the APA. You also have in here a lot of information about how our discussion boards reflections will be conducted. And then for lectures and videos, you have a few videos that we will cover this semester. Okay. Now going over Dropbox in here. In here, you will submit, hold on a second. Okay, you will submit your papers, and they are enabled with the originality software. So that's why I'm honestly strongly encourage you not to plagiarize, because I will see when somebody plagiarizes and I don't want to talk about it. If you're coming to over my office crying to give you another option to resubmit your paper, I don't have time to go again and again. More likely when I took so much time right now telling you that it's a big no-no. So please don't plagiarize. I don't know how more than that I can underline it. Okay. Quizzes. Okay. So just take general practice exam. This one, the midterm will come at the end of September. Midterm 2, it's at the end of November. And with the final, I'm thinking I'm gonna give it as a cumulative, but we will see. We will talk and we will see how the class average will be, and I will know if I will do it. We will talk. You know, I'm flexible and open. That's the idea with this. Class list, you find your classmates under this function, and you can email to the entire class, or you can pick, let's say, Sydney. Oh, by the way, very important, I want to see, so Ricardo, you need a picture. Christopher, you need a picture. Oh my God, a lot of you need pictures. It's okay, after this week, all of you are going to have pictures. So if you want to email Karen, you will go in here. Maybe you want to email Luz as well. And maybe you want to include me as well. Okay, so you can do it individually, or you can email us class, and then you will just click on email and send your email. Compose your email and send it out. Grades. Actually, I don't think I should spend more time with grades. What is very important for me to say with you, it's the discussion board, because there is where you will post. And many of you will post in a different forum, and that is driving me crazy, because that shows me you don't read. All right, so asked and answered forum, it's even telling you if you have questions or concerns about our class, this is the forum that you will post your question. You will post it in here, click in here, start the thread, and you post it. Then for our week 1, again, over here, it's giving you overview and telling you what's gonna be covered and telling you what you have to do in order to write your assessment. And then it's saying post module 1 reflections responses here. You click in here. And whenever BeachBoard will decide to connect us, you will start the thread. You will say whatever title line you want to give in. And then in here, oops. If you have a YouTube and you want to include it as an extra credit, you do it in here. And of course, the YouTube of our week 1 segment, not any other YouTube video. Or you want to type it. Now, I don't want you to attach any Word PDF when it comes to the discussion board. You will just copy paste something. Let's say you have already everything in your document that you wrote. You will copy and then paste right here. Okay, and then you post it, right? So no attachments of any kind. Right now I'm gonna cancel it because whoever doesn't see this video is gonna freak out not understanding what that post was about. All right, so that's pretty much. And here in Zoom you will request, you will let me know, and this is how we will be connected to Zoom to start our oh, come on. Okay, so that's pretty much when it comes to our class. So I hope I covered everything, and it's already half-hour late. I talk too much, apparently. So come over my office hours if you have questions. Email me if there is a personal matter, or post your question under Asked and Answered. Okay, guys, thank you. Bye.